Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Olays and welcome back to SevTech Ages. In the last episode, we were working on... What were we working on specifically? I don't actually remember. It's been a little bit. We were doing some stuff with... Alright, we were looking for oil. We were drilling for oil, and we found some over there. We'll go look at that in a little bit, because I've got some stuff to talk about over there. Before we do, real quick, I do want to say, there has been videos the past couple of days, and the main reason for that is I've been sick. I'm still kind of sick, so apologies for that, but gonna hope to try to get back onto the regular schedule. Anyways, with that out of the way, just a really quick, it's nothing major, just a little bit of normal, just cold, basically. So let's come over here and talk for a moment. So last time we were looking for samples of oil, and we found one over there. And so we're going to start building up our immersive engineering area and getting everything ready over here. One of the big things we'll need is like the big silos for the tanks, so we can do oil refinery and all that kind of stuff. But for that, we're going to need power, and I had wanted to put power over here. And originally, I was going to make a structure kind of like a weather vane type windmill. If you know what those are, they're the big like metal poles. They usually have four poles that go into the ground, and they're connected and all that kind of stuff, and it goes all the way up to the windmill itself. Well, it turns out that those don't look good in Minecraft. So we're going to make a little bit of a building, and this is kind of what it's going to look like. It's going to be a little square house where we're going to have power storage, and then a little bit of a more classical kind of like granary windmill type of building that is going to have the windmill on it and powering. I don't know if we're going to have the windmill on this side of the building or on that side, but we'll figure that out later. It's not super important right now, because today what the plan is, we're gonna do some upgrades. First of all, we're gonna upgrade our coke oven, that's what they're called, and then we're also going to make a new weapon, and I want to upgrade the coke oven and eventually the blast furnace, because we're going to be using a lot of steel, and so being able to make it fairly quickly is going to be really nice, so might as well do that. And I've already got all the stuff for that prepped, so we just got to do that. And then we're going to go to the Twilight Forest, and we're going to take on some stuff there. If we look, the iron... it is technically an iron apple, but it's the journey map token. Requires some charm of keeping, so we can start getting some of the stuff together, and every 4 of these will give us a charm of keeping 3. So we have 1 already. We have a maze map. Like, we have some of the stuff, and I have this chest is going to be the new prep chest. We'll talk about that in a little bit. Because this one's kind of gotten taken over by immersive engineering in general. So we have charm of keeping. We need an empty map and a blank magic map. Maze map focus. I feel like I have some of the stuff. There's the maze map focus. I don't currently have anything else, it looks like. But we're going to just slowly get all this stuff. Like, we can make another map, magic map focus. But 2 things that we need, the Alpha Yeti fur and the lamp of cinders, require us to kind of finish up the Twilight Forest a little bit. So that's what we're going to work on today. And first things first, we're going to make a couple hoppers. And I think it's like this. Yeah, so we need a couple hoppers. Those are going to be for... Don't tell me I had some, by the way. No, okay, good. Those are going to be for the advanced stuff. So we're also going to need some steel. We need 18 steel and then 9 steel, what are they called? Steel sheet metals. So we're going to put 12 steel, or I guess now 11. Because we need actually, we need to turn all of this into steel plates, I realize. So let's just throw it all down. And we'll come over here and sleep while that is working. So we need to make 9 steel sheet metal, and then the rest of it will be used for other things. So while that is processing, let's go ahead and make that new weapon. So what we need to do is we need to get a knife blade, and we're gonna make a shuriken. We're gonna take a bone knife, a steel leaf knife, a cactus knife, and unfortunately the last one, we're gonna use a stone knife to place in here. Because I don't think, oh no, I do have a knife blade cast. Never mind. Don't need that. And we're going to smelt up a night metal. And I guess, let's just throw that in there. And that will give us all the pieces we need for a hopefully halfway decent shuriken. Then we're going to want the plate cast for the rest of it. Now, what is all of this hemp fiber in my inventory for? Well, that's for the other upgrade I want to do. And this one is going to be a process because, well, we need to upgrade our windmill. But our windmill is a little bit, how do I want to say this? It's going to take a lot of resources. So what we need to do, and this is kind of a test, we need 6 of these tough fabrics, and then we can take these and make a windmill cell. Pretty cool. Pretty simple too. And then what we do with this is jump up here and right click one of these sails. And evidently it's a lot harder to do than I thought. And then there is a question of a couple things. So one of them got upgraded. Now, what happens if we break it? So we need to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in total. Now, what happens if we break this? All right, not having good feelings about this. So this is an experiment because I didn't know what was going to happen. But we'll put this back on. Okay, it remembers. Cool. All right, that is really nice. So we'll need to make 7 more of those windmill sails. So it's going to be quite a bit of about 350 more hemp fabric, but it will make this go faster and generate more power, which is good, which is what we want. And so with that, it'll be a process, and by the time I have all the hemp, we'll probably be moving everything over there to the other side. So before we do anything else, we need 9 of these steel sheet metals, and unfortunately they only come in 4s. So what we'll have to do is take the last 3, and luckily we can smelt this up. We'll go ahead and get that smelting and put the plate cast there, and that will make what we need. So in the meantime, we can make our shuriken. So I think what I want to make it out of is the steel leaf, as the does it matter? No. Okay. So it's gonna have 100% accuracy. It has a lot of pretty cool traits. Prickly, damage increase type of stuff. This is going to have 6.23 attack damage, and eventually we'll be able to hopefully make it unbreaking. And we can always exchange the parts. So this is just a secondary weapon. Do we have... Okay, we don't have anything like that. But the cool thing about this one is we should be able to repair it with steel leaf in our inventory. So as long as we have steel leaf, we have infinite ammo. So that's even cooler. Now the last thing we're going to need to do is if we want to upgrade this guy, we're going to need to do some stuff. One, we need the 18 steel plates. We're going to need to break the coke bricks and break the coke oven. And I think for now, what we're going to actually end up doing is moving it. Just kind of out of the way. I don't believe it needs power or anything like that. We're just going to move it a little bit. So I don't have to mess around with the windmill. We'll just have the windmill on a cobblestone pillar. And that'll be fine. So why make the better coke brick oven thing? Now eventually we will probably make another one if we need to. We have the extra stuff to do that. But if we look at immersive tech, it produces coal coke and creosote oil faster. Plus, it can be automated for inputs and outputs. It can also be outfitted with preheaters, which require power to speed up the entire process. So output is in the front, creosote oil in the back, and then coal can be fed to the top. So we can kind of make it a little bit nicer. But all we have to do is take 18 of these and craft those together. And then this is a nice big structure. We're going to need something like this. And then steel sheet metal. And then finally, where does the hopper go? In the middle. And then we hit it with a hammer, and there is the upgraded blast furnace, or coke oven rather. Now this other hopper is going to be for the upgraded blast furnace, which we will get to once I get 27 steel. All that requires is, well, 27 steel. It's actually not too bad. There we go. So we have to hit that one. So looks a little bit different. We can put an output there. This would be where our barrel goes. So we can put, theoretically, how bad was it to make the barrel? So we can get rid of these guys for right now, and the reinforced. These aren't called barrels, right? What is this called? Yeah, wooden barrel. How do you make this again? It is just treated wood, which I have been making a little bit of that. So let's make like 2 more. Or even better, we could make 3. Let's just make, yeah, let's go ahead and make 3. Why not? And then what we can theoretically do is grab fluid pipes and set this up so we can automatically extract things into 3 barrels. So that should actually work, and it should be automatic and everything should be great. So if that's the case, then awesome. If not, oh well. So let's throw some coal in there. And then we're going to head to the Twilight Forest. So, yeah. A lot of this stuff will be kind of off camera. We'll see what happens. But I'm going to make a whole bunch of coal coke. And hopefully, after I'm done, have a decent amount of... Before we go, I do want to grab... I guess it's in mob drops. Oh, they're there. More hydrotrops. We're gonna keep those on us. We're gonna grab our shield. In fact, we're gonna go ahead and equip it because that makes sense. And let's head into the Twilight Forest. So yeah, what are we gonna do with the Twilight Forest? Well, first thing we need to do is we need to go fight a Yeti. The next line of bosses we're going to take on, and the ones we're going to fight today, are is the Ice Queen. And luckily, you know, I think I forgot. Okay, we're good. I also had to take a drink. Apologies again, still kind of feeling sick. So there is an Ice Queen that direction. And so that's where we're going to go. That is step 1. Now, if we look at the achievements, advancements, whatevers, the Twilight Forest, we don't have that much more to do. We need to kill a couple more Hydras or Urgas to get the fiery tool and a fiery armor. But we need to get the Alpha Fur and defeat the Snow Queen. And then the last thing will allow us to go to the Highlands, which is way that way. Rude. Alright, so we're going to try to take on the Ice Queen, and I hope my memory serves me well on this. It's been a while since I've done anything of the sort with Twilight Forest, so I don't 100% remember how the boss fight with her works, but the Yetis are the first step. So much like everything else, everything is kind of walled off until you can, you can't do this until you do that type of thing. So we can't actually go to the Snow Queen until we take on the Alpha Yeti, because the glacier that she lives on, which is in the middle, is really cold. It's the same thing that everything else has had. You can't fight the Lich without killing a Naga. You can't go to the Urgas Tower without defeating the Phantoms. It's the same thing all the time. But the difference is we have to defeat a Yeti. Now, I have seen the Yetis, and I've seen a couple of the caves while I was completing this map, mostly because I was looking for the questing ram, who spawns in a very, very unique biome and is apparently really hard to find because I couldn't find him. But yeah, so we're just gonna head, looks like pretty much due south, and we should come across a Yeti cave. And in the Yeti cave, there will be a bunch of Yetis. And we want the fur, but we need the advancement. The advancement is the more important thing, but the fur is a bonus. So I think it's right here. Yep, big giant cave. And inside we should see Yetis. And then you can see the Alpha Yeti hasn't spawned yet. Now, are these guys naturally hostile? I don't actually know. Oh, right, they like to pick you up and throw you. It's kind of what they do. So we can get Yeti fur. And then this will make the Arctic armor, which is actually not bad. And then there is also, it's also really icy in there. There is also a couple of things. Do they only have the one entrance? No, they don't. Alright, let's see how good this is. 3-shot. Not bad. I'd love to know why he's not spawning in. There we go. Alpha Yeti. So he has some other attacks. It looks like he shoots snow at us and freezes us. He's mad now. I'm not entirely sure how to defeat him. Oh, okay, we can hit him now. Alright. What happens if we He throws a tantrum. Okay, so I'm kind of getting this. We can throw our shurikens at him while he's setting down. He does break blocks. He's mad. But we defeated him. That was actually pretty easy. And we got some Alpha Fur. So let's get out of there for a second. Some Ice Bombs and some Alpha Yeti Fur. So that makes the Yeti Armor. Chills attackers. Protection Feather Falling. Ooh. Stuff is nice. But that's what we need for the token to get the upgrade, the map upgrade. There we go. I got it out eventually. So yeah, not too bad. The Arctic Fur is an advancement, I do believe. Dye all 4 pieces of Arctic armor. So in order to do that, we're gonna need. Let's see. Arctic armor. Fur. Can I just look? Is it the standard recipes? Yes. So 4, 5, 7, 8, which is what? 24. So we need 24 pieces of Arctic fur. So let's go ahead and farm that while we're here. Why not? Raw bat meat. And yeah, these guys will occasionally drop their stuff. Looks like there's a lot less of them now. But I can always find, my gosh. Stop it. I can always go find more. But it looks like after you kill the leader, they kind of stop spawning. Interesting. There's also clearly some stuff underneath. Okay. So let's see if this works. So it's repairing our shuriken. Cool. How quickly? Decently. Cool. That's what I wanted to see. And that is awesome. Because that means basically infinite ammo. Didn't even use up any steel leaf, which is nice. Okay. So let's just throw that on the ground. I don't want it. Let's take a look at the map. Which way do we need to go? We need to go back that way. And we'll be able to go find the Ice Queen's Palace. You know what? Let's go kill some more Yetis. Before we go to the Ice Queen, because right there is the glacier. And I don't really plan on killing the Alpha Yeti again. At least not right now. Maybe another time if we want the armor or something, or if we need more Alpha Yeti fur. But for right now, I just want to kill some of the normal Yetis, which there is their cave, so that we can get the other advancement. Because we are gonna, like, the plan of this series is to fully complete all of the advancements. Yeah, so I don't know if these guys stop spawning when the alpha is defeated or not, but certainly seemed that way with the other one. So let's... Would you stop picking me up? Hey. And... Come here. Cool. More Yeti fur. How much are we up to? 12. So we're halfway there. Yeah, these guys tend to spawn like crazy. Unless the alpha is dead, apparently. Okay, so and don't get too close to the spawner, just because I don't want to spawn in the Alpha Yeti. Almost there. All right, let's go around the other side, and then hey, rock crystals. You know, I'm actually gonna break these because I'm never gonna come back here. That didn't work the way I thought it would. Oh, there it is. I was like, hold up. We're supposed to get some star metal dust. Or stardust, I should say. Okay. Let's go ahead and kill a couple more Yetis. And come here. They're kind of adorable, I will say. But we need 4 more fur. And you know, I wonder if we can aggro a couple. I can't see my shuriken, which is kind of annoying. Alright, let's go around one more time. Actually not, but we're gonna have to go around 2 more times, but that's because the glacier is that way. Alright, so Yetis. Come over here. Oh, really? We need 1 more. You. Come here. Come on. Oh, man, that's the worst. When they pull you up into a block. Okay, we have all the Yeti fur we're going to need. So now, make sure I'm right. Yep, the glacier is this way. We're going to fall down a hole first. I forget sometimes how powerful this shovel is. Oh, man. So, yeah, we're going to just... Oh, my gosh, I am misclicking so much. Let's head over to the glacier. Now, this is going to be fun. I'm aware of lag spikes. That was rude. I am aware of kind of what's going on with Glacier, but I've never actually approached the Glacier. There's penguins, by the way. There are penguins, and they are adorable. They are passive, like, non-hostile mobs. They don't do anything type of thing. You can see the Snow Queen's tower is right there. So, what's so special about the Snow Queen? Well, one, that's a giant hole. We're going to just pillar up, because it'll be easier. And I say that, we get cool music. So, one, the Snow Queen's tower looks amazing. We're gonna do that. And welcome to the glacier. So up here on the glacier, one, there's ores for some reason. But more importantly, we have the Snow Queen's awesome tower. I love these blocks. These are some of my favorite blocks in the Twilight Forest. Aurora blocks. They change colors. Just kind of slightly. And it's really nice. And so they glimmer. And I think it's based on like where they're placed in the world type of thing. But there are 2 main enemies in here that we have to deal with. And then there is the Snow Queen. Yeah, we're probably going to want more blocks, to be honest. But so far, it's been pretty quiet. In fact, I don't even hear the enemies, so do they spawn? We just need to work our way upwards. And there are some jumping puzzles. This is really strange. I know that we're on a normal difficulty, but yeah, there's supposed to be enemies. There is a chest, though. I do want that chest. Also, we're getting points for our perk, our alignment. Ice bows, Arctic furs, packed ice, ice. I'm going to take most of the stuff. We need blocks, though. Okay. So I don't know if I'm supposed to be able to break things or not, I'll be honest. But I've not seen any of the special mobs in here. There are 2. And it doesn't appear like either of them wanted to spawn. There's one. I hear it now. But yeah, we're going to get a lot of cool things. Including a Sharpness 4 book. Wow. There we go. A stable ice core. So these are the less concerning of the 2. There are stable and unstable ice cores in here. The stable ones are, well, stable. They just kind of shoot snowballs at you. They're not that big of a concern. And yeah, they drop snowballs. But the more difficult ones to deal with, also I have no clue where we're at. We're just kind of working our way upwards. Are the unstable ice cores. And those guys like to explode. By the way, we're just going to break things. And I do know that we need to go upwards. But this is a dead end. We can look outside. And it's probably that way. In fact, there is a place right here that we can go through. Ice sword. I can speak. More things. Let's go ahead and start dumping things off. And we have a secondary bow, which is nice. And we have some more food, which is also nice. But yeah, so we're just gonna work our way generally upwards. I think that's an unstable ice core. Yep. So they explode and turn all of this so nice blocks into other blocks. It's awful. Hey, there is some Arctic leggings. We don't need to make those now. So on one hand, the unstable ice cores are a pain. Might be that tower over there. But on the other hand, they're a pain and they ruin these wonderful blocks. I love these blocks so much. So we're just gonna head back downstairs, being somewhat careful. And yeah, we just need to explore this place thoroughly, get all the loots. And I think most of the ice guys are like upstairs. Ooh, an ender bow. Ah. But yeah, they like to shoot you off of where you're standing. They're actually not that strong. But like I said, with the unstable ones, they are a little bit more of a problem. Being, of course, you know, explosive. There's also snow guardians. I didn't know about these guys. I'll be honest. So yeah, there is some parkour, but it's not too difficult. Other than the fact that we have no blocks. And yeah, we were here before. Let's go ahead and break this just a little bit. And we'll put a block there. And, ooh, a glass sword that's broken. And another piece of armor, so we don't have to make it. Oh wow, I went and hunted all those adorable Yetis for no reason. Okay, this looks like the highest point in this place. So we just need to head back down. And yeah, so I need to explore this place pretty thoroughly, and we'll figure out where we need to actually end up going. But I do think that's going to have to wait for the next episode. So we'll finish up. I think we'll go ahead and finish up all of the... let's head over this way. I think we'll finish up all of... What is with this place? It doesn't seem like it's right. I think we'll go ahead and finish up all of the Twilight Forest. That we can do for now. So, defeating the Snow Queen, and then taking care of the Highlands, and then after that we will kind of take a break from the Twilight Forest, because most of the other stuff is, well, sort of rare. And speaking of rare, the unstable ice cores are a little bit more rare than all the others. Those guys also hurt a lot more if they run into you. But this is really weird. I'm going to find my way upwards. And then, like I said, next time we will take on the Snow Queen. So that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!